ISTV. It's all about sport for taste this week with Euphoria. You know, in the building. You know what I'm talking about? All about sport. All about everything you need to know this week. I'm not here alone. I'm here with this lady, Euphoria. Bringing on sport for taste. Please, this is Intercontinental Sport TV, ISTV. Subscribe to the channel, share this video, and also smash a like on the video. I'm going all the way. Meet this lady, ISTV, Sport for taste. This is it. Come on with Euphoria. Ready?
Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Sport for Taste. It's a wonderful week we had last week in the world of sports, and of course we are down to another week of sports in action, and it's never boring when you are a lover of sports. This week is not going to be any different. I am Euphoria and you're welcome to this edition of Sport for Taste. If you're just joining for the first time, you know what you're supposed to do. Just click that subscribe button, turn off your notification button, of course like this video, drop a comment on what you think will be the highlights of your sporting week, and let's dig into what we have for you in the world of sports this particular week. Now let's begin with tennis, where we have just one event in the ATP 1000 event this week. Well, that began since yesterday, and of course continues till the end of this week. That's the Monte Carlo Championship, or the Monte Carlo tournament that will be going on in Monaco. It's an ATP 1000 event, and it's beginning to take shape already, because of course started yesterday, Sunday, and it's running through till Sunday this weekend, where we're going to have the champion of that particular one. And in the NBA, well, the NBA is roaring to continue from where it stopped, because of course the regular season is over. And right now we have those that are competing in the play-ins and then the playoffs. The play-ins is going to begin on Tuesday, which is going to be the 11th down to the 14th of this month. So between Tuesday and of course we have it till the 14th to have those that are participating in the play-ins. Those are the ones that are playing in the playoff spots, or the playoff spots for the playoffs. That's what the play-ins mean. So we'll have those that compete in that particular category, and then we'll start the playoffs proper on the 15th, which is going to be on Saturday. So the play-ins runs from the on Tuesday tomorrow down till Friday, while the playoffs proper starts on Saturday the 15th. So we're going to have the 2023 playoffs begin this Saturday. So you're going to be really interested in this particular one if you're an NBA fan. And of course we have football, loads and loads of club football, and of course even national team football, because the female national teams are on international break right now, and we've seen a lot of competitions, including the female Philosema, which was between England and Brazil. Right now we're going to see another game between England. This week we're going to see another game between England and another top team in the world. That will be the English national team. The Lionesses of England will be up against Australia tomorrow, Tuesday. And aside from that, we have club football, which is back from the Champions League, which makes a return down to other club activities. And of course we even have club football in Nigeria, where we're going to see a match, another match day in the NPFL. That will be match day 14 of the abridged season of the NPFL. But before we go into that, let's talk about Europe, where we're going to be having the Champions League and the UEFA League, the UEFA Champions League and the UEFA Europa League. The UEFA Champions League tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll see the game between Benfica and Inter Milan, and of course we see the game between Man City and Bayern Munich. And then on Wednesday we see the game between Real Madrid versus Chelsea, who are going there with a new manager, not new but an interim manager, who is not the person who actually brought them thus far in the competition. Talking about Frank Lampard is back with Chelsea, and of course going to be leading them to the Santiago Bernabeu for that particular one. And then we're going to have the final game in the Champions League this week. That the first leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That will be the game between Milan and Napoli. Of course, you know, where there is the Champions League, there's also definitely going to be the Europa League. Now, the Europa League is going to make a return this Thursday with games like the one that Feyenoord will be hosting AS Roma, the one that at the Old Trafford, Manchester United will be up against Sevilla, that will be another Spanish competition. The third will be facing so far in this season's edition of the competition, talking about the UEFA Europa League. They faced Barcelona in the previous round. They faced Real Betis in the previous round, and also right now they'll be facing Sevilla, and the first leg will be at Old Trafford this Thursday. And of course they'll be expecting to see a game between Juve and Sporting Lisbon, another one to look out for. Those are the games to expect in Europe for the Europa League in this week. That will be the first leg of the quarterfinals of the UEFA Europa League. And of course, club competition makes a return this weekend. Let's start from the MPFL, where the biggest game to look out for match day 14 will be the game between Remo Stars at the Remo Stars ground, which is the Remo Stars Stadium at Ikene, and Bendel Insurance, who have been topping the log for quite a number of weeks right now, and of course they are still remaining top of the log as we go into this encounter. So Bendel Insurance will be visiting Remo Stars. The last time the encounter happened was when Remo Stars were defeated in Benin by 3 goals, but they lost by 3 goals in that particular one, 3 goals to 0 over there in Benin. And right now they'll be looking to make amends, talking about Remo Stars, when they host Bendel Insurance, the league leaders of the MPFL Abridged season 2022-2023. And of course the Europe top 5 leagues make a return this weekend. We are pushing close to the end of the season, and of course those that are looking for continental spots are still in the battle. Those that are looking to win the leagues are still in the battle. Arsenal will also be in action this weekend. Man City will looking to close down on them also. They will be facing Leicester City, who are definitely not with Brendan Rodgers by this time around because he's been sacked. And of course we expect to see other games like Chelsea will be hosted over there at the Amex Stadium, talking about Brighton, where they will be facing Frank Lampard's Chelsea side this weekend, and a lot of games in the English Premier League. In the La Liga, we expect to see top games too. In the Serie A, we expect to see other games. We expect to see games like games between Roma and Udinese. Some of these games you expect to ship in a lot of goals, and of course the excitement never stops. The party never stops when it comes to football, the round of the game of football, and it's not going to be an exception this match week all over England, also all over Europe in that particular one. That's how much you should be anticipating, or you should be putting your eyes on when it concerns the world of sport. Of course, there are other sporting nations, but this is a preview we bring for you weekly for you to know the ones that you should definitely not be missing when it concerns the world of sports. And that's how much we have for you. And of course, remember, if you got into this particular point of the show and if not still subscribe, please subscribe, like this video, drop your comments on which one will be your highlights for this week. And of course, remember to turn on your notification button to receive notifications on when we give you very amazing sporting content on this particular channel. Until I come your way again next week, it's still Euphoria. Bye bye, and over to the dawn for the rest of the show.
Yes. That is ISTV. Sport for taste for this week. The lady, Euphoria. Alright, people, smash the like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. What are you waiting for? On this one, I say big thanks to you, everybody. See you guys later. Bye for now.